Hi, this is the Getting Started Guide with the COVID-19 Supplies Tracking Database. So you probably, if you reach this point, you've already installed the system. It composes of two files. It's already linked the tables from the backend file to the front end, and you're at the desktop here. First thing you want to do is you want to go to Admin Center, and there you want to go into Settings, and you want to put in your company's information. All right, now we got IT Impacts in there, so you just erase that, put in any other company that you have, or organization, Red Cross, what have you, and the address. Next PO number, if you have sequential PO number, like for example, I might say 2001. When I do orders, that'll be the next one, would be 2002. And then you want to review the items. It comes preloaded with what you might need for a field hospital, but you can add your own by clicking on the Add New Record button here and entering any item, the unit of measure, which is something you can also modify in this list, and the equipment type, anywhere from personal equipment to ventilators, right? PPE. And once you've gone through this whole list and you have everything set up the way you like it, including the unit of measurements, you're ready to do your first inventory. Now, if you install the system, you haven't purchased anything, you haven't done any inventory, the inventory will be blank, of course, and you may want to order supplies. But most likely, a lot of people will have already inventory on hand. They've probably kept in a spreadsheet. So what you want to do is receive that inventory into the system. And so you can do that by clicking on the date here. So I'll put in today's date. And I'll call this my initial inventory. So this is not something I'm receiving from a supplier or donation. It's just my inventory I have on hand. And then I'm going to say, okay, I got mask. And notice that when you hit mask, it follows the item with the unit measure, right? So mask come in cases. You may have another one that come in pallets. So whatever unit measure you want to use for mask. And then I've got a location. So I'm going to say, okay, I received that into tent number 1. And I've got 10 cases there. And they expire April of 2021. I'll put that in there. Then I've got more masks, also in tent 1. And I've got 5 cases. And those expire in March 1st of 2021. So they're older masks, right? And the reason it's important that you note the expiration date is later on when you go to issue inventory, it's going to list the oldest stuff first, FIFO. First in, first out. So it'll say, okay, you got masks in 2 locations. If you want to deduct it from your inventory, you probably want to deduct the one from March 1st. So you go down the list and you receive the inventory into your system. Once you're done, click on the receive button. Now this is something, once you do it, you can't go back. So make sure you have everything verified. And you click on receive button here and you receive your items in inventory. And now I can preview this receive report and print this out, and you're good to go there. Now when I close this, if I ever need to go back into the items I received, I can go to my receipt queue, and notice you'll see my initial inventory there. I just click on this number, and I'll bring it up, and now I can print it out again, review what I received that day. So it's a great way of checking things out, especially if you got a donation, right? So somebody donated 4 skids a mask that have, each skid is 10 cases, so 4 times 10, 40 cases. You can document that here. The other aspect of this is you want to add supplier. You can just click on add supplier here and put in their name. So I'm going to say Acme Inc. And I'm going to put in a address. All right, so and then I can put in the phone and fax. But more importantly, I can specify that this supplier, what items the supplier does for me, and whether what the supplier's item number is, right? So 3M might say, okay, my 3M might be, well, actually for Acme Inc., which is the current one I'm doing, the supplier item number might be 451-223. And the lead time is, 1 month or 1 week, whatever that is, and they might have a minimum quantity of 10 cases, for example. So you can associate items with a particular supplier. Notice that this is supplier number 6 in the system in my case. I can put in contacts, and this is especially good if you want to keep, for example, a billing contact or whatever kind of contact. So you want to talk to somebody who you have a problem with their bill, they will bill you. You can know what their contact is here and supplier, and then any notes you might have. So that's how you add a supplier. Now I'm going to create an order against this supplier. So I'm going to click on Order Supplies. I'm going to put in Acme. And now I can select the item I want to do. Now notice it pre-filled the date from the admin center. I can change that date. So if you want to drop ship supplies to somewhere else, when you place the order, you can do that. And then you got an order note and internal note. So the internal note does not show up on the order. The order note does. So this is external note, and this is a internal one. The whole system is just designed to be ease of use. So here I'm going to say, okay, I want this mask, and so there it is, mask, right? And then the supply part number is automatically full for me. I can't change it. Now I'll change that. That's in the supplier center, and I say, okay, I want 10 cases, and put in a note, and the price would be $40 per case. So automatically calculates that. And then I can add, let me throw in some a ventilator here. And I'm going to say 1, and that's $15,000. All right, so once I've completed my order, I can put in the shipping cost if I know what it is. Notice that when I click on shipping, calculate the total for the order. So I'm going to say $500 for shipping, and I'm going to say $0 for taxes. And now I'm ready to save this order. Once I saved it, I can email, print, or preview. So I'll just preview here. And this is where the information comes up in a nice little format in landscape mode, and you can print it out here, or you can email it to the supplier. So that's how you create an order. And then once the order comes in, you can receive it into inventory with using the receive button. To issue inventory, we're going to click on issue inventory. And I'm going to say, okay, this is today's date. I'm issuing inventory today. And I'm going to issue this to Jim, because I got a Jim Hospital I want to supply to. And again, I'm going to do mask. Now remember, mask, I put in several locations of mask, and it turns out I have some from January 1st, 2020 that are already expired in this case. I'll go ahead and issue that. But notice that in this location I got 170 cases, right? So if I try to do more than 170, it'll give me an error message. So I'm just going to say 100 cases there. And I'm going to pick more mask. And this time I'm going to pick, now we're going to pick mask. I'm going to pick ventilators. So GE. Yeah, let's see what, I got one and tent number 1, and I'm going to pick 4 ventilators. So once I've added the ventilators, now I can click on issue, and it'll document that. But more importantly, I can do like a pick list. So if I click on preview, notice you'll see a little pick list mark here. If you print this, you can go through your warehouse and select which items you've issued, so that it's a little reminder for you to pick that off, and you're able to send that off where you have to. That's why we added a little check mark there, so you can check off things as you're going through the aisles or warehouse. That's pretty much it. It's a very simple, easy inventory system. Pretty powerful features. If you need additional support, or you want to suggest any features, please let us know at covidsuppliesdatabase.com. Thank you for doing whatever you guys do in terms of this pandemic. We appreciate it. We hope that you enjoy this system. Helps you out a lot, and thank you very much. Bye.